Hi all, I'm Ravi. Today we are discussing adaptive management of cybercriminal maladaptive organizations in the offering that imperil the nation. Abstract. The functioning of some of the university level institutions in the country turns maladaptive occasionally owing to mismanagement of academics, adding fuel to the fire. An undesirable nexus between the academicians and the police is getting built. As a result, the classical academic environment gets badly affected. Even there were trivial errors targeted by the need of hour is to enlighten the public, particularly the students, to improve the attitude and eliminate the elements in the organizational setting that are violated the consumer constitution, for instance, fake underground and cybercriminal government. A case study of two organizational setting exclusive to the RTI Act by shying away from the responsibility of giving information as per Act and pointers figures to each other presented. The counseling to the students and the staff in this scenario to recover from the maladaptive conditions. The detail of strategy we have devised a website based approach for guidance and counseling to the students and the staff in the scenario to recover from the maladaptive conditions. The detail of the strategy are presented in this paper. Introduction. A case study of multiple cybercrimes was presented in the reference. The sub-inspector Mr. Raju was taken on the chief examination. He communicated thus, based on these documents I have investigated with the JNTU authorities upon which the name of accused was elected as a responsible person for this. However, the detail of the investigated JNTU authorities were not revealed in the examination. Further, the details of interactions between the JNTU authorities and the Cyberabad police authorities were not recorded. However, the authorities did not file separate change sheet but ended the case as report in figure with respect to page 2 response to the RTI application submitted to the Cyberabad police. Positive national psychology should be developed in the people. In education also should be a man-making, character building, and the national building type of 4 steps for great luminaries such as Swami Vivekananda. In this regard, an awareness generation based on ICT approaches should be taken up massively for inculcating a remedial national spirit of keeping guidelines and counseling in the web pages, Indian government, etc. Thus, national cognition impairment gets a remedy giving rise to real social progress. Development is the result of society's capability to arrange resources to satisfy challenges and opportunities. Society passes through well-defined stages at intervals the course of its development. Of therefore, physical resources are second one, background. In our earlier work, highlighted a case study of multiple cybercrimes such as sedition and violation of State Emblem of India Prevention Improper Use Act 2005. The cybercrime website indicated nearly 2000 registrations, which is surprisingly large figure for cybercriminal website. The scenario gave rise to cyber forensics research and investigation. The change sheet was filed. Prosecution of proceedings in case of accused I was over. As a result, accused 1 was acquitted. With this background in view, the present research work has been taken up. Third one, literature survey. The organizational JNTU was affiliated to the Online Cheating Government of Telangana and Online Seditions Government of Telangana. It has been operational in the JNTU Hyderabad University during 2011 to 14. Policing and judiciary are not just sufficient in handling cybercrimes. Cyber counseling and guidance is crucial in generating public opinion, national integration, and academic development to remedy the flaws in handling the cybercrimes by organizational means such as police depth and judiciary. This is useful for organizing group activities at mass level in the right direction, whatever be the cause, the race of religion or region, etc. The field of information and communication technologies has developed by leaps and bounds in the recent times. A goal of ICT is to facilitate information transparency. However, information transparency is more challenged and achieved. Information authorities do not disclose information that easily. We present a case of 3 decisions of RTI authority against the institutional authorities, particularly the Public Information Officer, for abusing the RTI Act and Policy Authority. We present how to adapt the technological means of website for the generation of awareness with respect to a cybercriminal organization in Telangana, which perpetrated the crimes of sedition, violation of State Emblem of India Act 2005 and cheating. Fourth one, motivation. In the charge sheet for case study was detailed. The conditions for the RTA application in figure 1 to 3 arose because of delay in processing of these cases. Subsequent to the RTA application date, in these figures, the charge sheet was filed on 23rd 12 2014. The cybercrime registered ignored the sedition angle of the crime. It was registered only much time after the earlier similar complaint was ignored for registration. With nearly 2000 registrations involving many staff and students of university geared up against law and order, as was evident from the website, the cybercriminal activities was rampant in JNTH. The details of registrations were not transparent to the public. It was not known whether the foreign students were involved in the registrations and whether they had a role play in the overall issue. Thus, conditions arose favorability to frame the 48 questions in figure for RTA remedies. Fifth one, analysis of organizational efficiency. Figures give details of the response by the police to the 48 questions. The response gave information related to the first 6 questions. It indicated that the remaining questions were related to the JNTH. As shown in figure, the police department sent the document to the Payot JNTH, that is, Registrar JNTH, for responding with respect to information related to the questions. But upon approaching the authority, it was all in vain. Thus, we did not get the response from either organizational or Cyberabad police. This led to a peculiar situation wherein each organizational authority pointed at the other but to no avail. Subsequent to the court hearing, some case information was elicited from the police department with respect to case status. The information furnished by the police departments in figures. It indicated that after the trial, the case ended in acquittal. What interests us now is the use of police complaint against cybercrime. How is a teacher's researcher on cyber security, cybercrime, cyber forceness to deal with a situation wherein the cybercrime dissolution approach, upon investigation by the police, is watered down a case of null and void. Particularly, this case pertains to cybercrime that affected national consequences, solidarity, and integrity feeling in general masses. This does not pension the loss is the nation and not to any individual. Owing to 2000 registrations, the cybercriminal activity is considered rampant. This academic environment because prevented and maladaptive. The public authorities enjoyed their positions of authority and did not give any orders of prohibition against the culprit organization or culprit website. 61 conclusions. Our work comprises of case study, paper presentation with regard how to one can track the cybercrimes and cyber laws. The cybercriminal organization JNTH JAC is considered in this regard. Police registered an FIR. Two accused persons were mentioned in the cheat. The police mentioned in the charge sheet that A2 was absconding and the supplementary charge sheet would be filled. But after the acquittal of A1, the charge sheet in respect to A2 was not filled, but the case was ended as reported by the inspector of police in figure. This shows that the police were reluctant to convict the culprits. This is the case of cybercrime scenario in which cybercrime is restricted. This is a case of cybercrime scenario in which cybercrime is registered, but no criminals were fixed. Given the situation, it is clear to that academic environment in JNTH is clubbed with massive cybercrime. The experience report indicates that there is no use of mere cybercrime or cyber security subjects and those mere. The experience report indicates that there is no use of mere cybercrime, cyber security subjects and those mere studies of such subjects do not contribute to values in academic life of study and staff. Remedial ICT approaches should be adapted. Towards this goal, we have used website as means for basis awareness generation with regard to values, nation laws, constitution, and personality development. The government should take cognizance of the maladaptive makeup of the JNTH in regard of the reported cybercrimes for redressal.